Okay. So yesterday we have seen some programs. I'm sorry I'm unable to send those programs to you through Google Classrooms. Today I will send it out because yesterday I'm very much busy with my college work, so that is why I'm unable to send the data. However, so we will discuss today this particular second part of unit number 2, that is strings and text files. Out of this, so let us have a look regarding to accessing a character and substrings in string and data encryption, if possible data encryption. Up to this we have to discuss, and tomorrow we'll complete this particular unit. Okay, so this unit is very simple. So I shall give you, so today I shall give you some exercises also. How many people will done those exercises? Let us see. So these are the points I'd like to discuss today. Already we have discussed what is how you can access one particular character and what are the different methods, string methods, which are used to access the substrings, and different kinds of things are have discussed by us in the previous classes itself. But today, so we would like to focus on the same thing in different way. So let us have a look, and we will consider this particular class up to data encryption. Okay, let us go ahead and let us start our work today. So where it is? Yeah. So this is string data type. So in Python, not exactly in Python, in any kind of programming language, string is a data structure, because it is not a simple character scalar value. So it could be considered as a data structure. Why it is called as a data structure here in the sense? So it is a data structure is a compound unit which could be consist of similar piece of data, same kind of pieces of data. Okay, of course this definition cannot be let me say okay with all kinds of data structures here. Actually data structure definition could not be seen like this. I am talking data structure in terms of strings. I am talking data structure, the definition of data structure in terms of strings only. So in terms of strings, data structure will be the compound unit. Many number of characters are supposed to be combined together and will be called as a particular string here. So that is why it is called as a data structure here. Or simply speaking, in terms of C or C++ programming languages, it is an array. Okay, character array. Okay, so normally character array is a data structure. So array is a data structure which could be taken similar kinds of elements out there, and followed by a string might be sequence of 0 or more number of characters. You may be take 0 characters, or you may be take more number of characters. Let me open this IDE, then you could understand. Let me give some. S will be equal to, this is 0. Okay, this is 0. So let us take a type of S. So it is a string, and len, length of S, we will consider that is 0. Okay, so a string could be null string always having 0 number of characters. Otherwise a string could be more number of characters also, sequence of characters also be taken into consideration by that particular string also. Okay, so sequence of characters in the sense, what does it means? So this is the way you can take some A will be equal to Newton, N is one character, E is one character, W, and so on and so forth are different kinds of characters. They're arranged in sequential manner. So more specifically, or more technically speaking, they're arranged in a contiguous manner. So therefore, it is called as a string. Again, you have to operate. So type of so A, it is a string, and the length of A, it is also having some number of characters, sequence of characters, something like that. Okay, so therefore A string will be sequence of zero or more number of characters. Okay, zero characters will be there. That is called as a null string. More number of characters will be there. Yes, you have your own characters, and based on that, you have to decide. And a string is a sequence of characters enclosed with single quotes or double quotes. Both will be okay. Both kind of things are supposed to be okay. You could take it as some b will be equal to within single quotes. This let me consider. So you can take a type of that particular string b. So it is a string, and of course length is 4. Obviously we have to know. So either it may be single quotes or double quotes. Both are okay. But there is a specification to be remembered here. A string, of course, I have taken some number of strings. Both are okay, so there is no problem at all. And by using single quotes or double quotes, we cannot represent a multi-line string literals. Okay, just by using this particular single quote or double quotes, you could not specify continuous strings across the lines, across the lines in the sense. If I would press enter key, then it will be take the next line, and so on and so forth by pressing or by invoking enter key so 10. Then how could you do? What are the specifications you have to do here to make a particular string across the lines? So look at this. If you take this particular thing, some x will be equal to double quote and Newton. If you put enter key, obviously it could be generated some error message. So it could be generated error message. Okay. So if you take some x will be equal to single quote, again let me type Newton, and without enclosing that, so then let me type same error message will be occurred here also. What does it means? Using single quote or double quote, you cannot enter the data, or you cannot make as a string across the lines for many number of lines. Then what shall we have to do? We have to perform x will be equal to triple single quotes, then Newton, enter. Yes, it will continue. Okay. Institute of Engineering. Okay. So in this way, you have to specify. Let me make it as like this here. Then again, you have to end with 3 single quotes. It could be done either with 3 single quotes or with 3 double quotes. Either of these things are okay. Let me press enter. Yes, it has been. Now, so display the value of x. You could see where exactly enter key. So here enter key will be there. Here also enter key will be there. So thereby you can see backslash n. You can see backslash n. So backslash n will be encoded as enter key in real way. Then if you are supposed to print that particular apply for printing, print what is the value x. If you take this one, printing will be always encoded backslash n as enter key character. So now you could get the data in so look at this in so 3 different lines. Okay, where exactly you have decided 3 different lines, you could take it as. Okay, in this way, so either by using single quotes or by using triple single quotes or triple double quotes, yes, you can create a particular string across the lines. That is what the point we would like to consider here. Okay. Then followed by like this. Yes, like this. In this way, you can consider. Okay. So single quotes also gets used here, something like this, something also like this. So within single quotes, you can use double quotes as going to be previous, or within double quotes, you can use single quotes as producing the output here, something like this. Let me show you. Let me show you some y will be equal to single quotes. So let me start with NGI, comma, Macharla, so Guntur district. Okay, Guntur district. single quotes end. What exactly the meaning of this particular declaration here itself? So NGI will be displayed with the double quotes in my output. For that particular reason, I have been started with triple characters here. So display print y, print y. So look at this, the output will be like this. Otherwise, you simply specify the value of y, so it could also be specified like this. So because it is a character string, so that is why it has been enclosed with single quotes. And here in this particular single quotes, NGI will be in double quotes. So vice versa, some a will be equal to so triple double quotes and NGI within single quotes. My output must be within single quotes NGI. So comma match it. Okay, let me end after this particular point. Now you can take the printing. So print so A. So look at this. NGI has been enclosed within single quotes since it has been taken. So it could be taken, it could be display the data, display the contents in vice versa mode. If you are using double quotes, triple double quote, you may be enclose your data in single double quote as an output. If it is a triple single quote, you can enter the data in so double quotes as output. Okay. Yeah. In this way, you can specify here. Okay, that is these are the points that I would like to make here as the string here. Now let us go ahead and discuss something about slicing. Slicing means making the string into substrings. Okay, many number of pieces. A slice means a piece. A simple piece will be considered as a slice here, and string slice in the sense it is a substring here. You could able to produce the substring here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. One moment, please. Yeah. So now, so this could be done by using one specific operator. That operator is open and closed square bracket. Using this particular open and closed square bracket, you could so make your string into number of slices. And how it could be done here? Let us have a look here. Okay. So it normally not only Python, in any programming language, so string or array will be get starts with 0 as its index, 0 as its base index. Why it could be make it as a base index as 0 here in the sense. Let me take one example here, then you could understand why it could be 0 in the sense. So normally, as and when you have to create any kind of array or any kind of string in memory, so it could be stored with a dope vector. Dope vector will be, so it is a kind of vector which could be store the information of each and every point or each and every value of that particular string or that particular array. Here there is no array, so instead we would like to call it as a list. So a list will be get stored somewhere else in memory. The base address of list will be called as offset. So let me write in Notepad, and it is very easy to understand by you. So here you could see, so offset does have its own value, where exactly it has been stored. Starting address of that particular string, followed by so what is that? Epsilon. Let me write E as epsilon, and followed by alpha, A as alpha, because in Notepad you could not display epsilon and alpha here. So what exactly this epsilon will be, and what exactly this alpha will be? Alpha will be so index of that particular location where exactly we are trying to pick up. Epsilon will be size of the data type, the data type size. Offset is beginning address of the string. Okay, beginning address, first address of the string here. Now, how could it could be calculated here in the sense? So it could be always calculated. So if you want to pick up one particular string, for example, my string name is yes of some index, whatever the index it might be. I'd like to pick up that particular data from that one. How it could be picked up here in the sense will be equal to offset value. So into sorry, not into, it is plus offset value plus epsilon into alpha, epsilon into alpha. Normally, each and every character which is being stored here will be single 1 byte into what is the index value we are trying to pick up here. So look at this offset value will be, for example, offset value will be some 45760. This is the first address where exactly you have stored. Let me write some S will be equal to NEWTON, Newton. So it has been Newton has been stored so like this 4560 at this particular location. So we have N, and then 4561. Let me write only 61 at this particular location E. Okay, at this location E, and 4562 at this location so W, and 4563 at this particular location T, and 4564 so at this location O, and then 4565 at this location N, for example. This is the way of storing of data in our main memory. Okay, main memory it could be. So for example, 4560 is the starting address and 4565 is the ending address. Now, so offset value is 4560, and I'd like to pick up, size of your alpha, size of your data type might be so 1 byte. This is always so this could be always 1 byte, and I'd like to pick up right now. I'd like to pick up alpha will be always varied from so this particular thing here. So let me pick up some fourth location, for example, third location. What exactly it could be done here in the sense S of 3. S of 3 will be equal to, okay, it could be equal to offset value is 4560 plus then so E value is 1 into, so what is the location you are trying to pick up? That is 3 will be equal to so 4563. 4563. What is the character where exactly you have with you? 4563. That is T. T is the output. So let us have a look, and we have to get the specification here. So that is why if I would like to pick up first character from this particular thing, first character in the sense S of 1, I am trying to specify that S of 1 in the sense I would like to pick up this particular N, but as per the formula which I have given to you is 4560 so plus so 1 into so 1 that would be equal to 4561, the location where exactly so which is stored with the 4561 is E, but your expectation is this one. Your expectation is this one, but you are getting this particular value. So that is why you have to start your location right away from index location, right away from 0. If it is 0, let us consider 4560 into, so 1 into 0 will be equal to, sorry, it is not into, it is plus, sorry, it's equal to 4560. Where exactly 4560, what is your expectation? That is N has been come out here. Okay, let us do the same exercise in Python, how it could be done here. Let us so do the same exercise here. So let me make somewhat smaller than it will be displayed to you in the middle of your screen. Okay, however, some S will be equal to NEWTON, Newton. I am thinking that I'd like to pick up first character. So if I would operate S of I, so it could be display, sorry, so S of 1, I'm very sorry, S of 1, not I. So S of 1, it could be pick up E here. As per my example, what I have given here is, so S of 1 in the sense, So 4560, not exactly in 4560. For time being, we'd like to consider 4560 is the offset value or starting address of your Newton. So 4560, so into plus 1 into 1, that is 4561, so that you could get this particular value. That is, so E, which is placed in 61 location. Whereas if you are talking something about this one, so then you could get N here. So first location. So that is why to get the offset value as its beginning address, then you have to start with S of 0. That is the first character of that particular string. So therefore, the length might be always, so how many number of characters minus 1. Okay, so look at this. What is the length of S? Len of S will be equal to so-called 6 here. If you are supposed to get the value of the last character by using length, S of len of S, if you are supposed to specify something like this, it could not give you answer. It will be give you error message because you don't have so sixth location. So sixth location is not there. This is first location, second location, third, 4, 5, 6. But the first location is identified with 0, S of 0, S of 1, S of 2, S of 3, S of 4, and S of 5. There is no, the index value 6 is not available here in this particular location. So therefore, you could get error message here. It could not be. So get anything from you for our string here. String index is out of range. Then how could you get the data here in the sense? The same thing, last character will be get something like this minus 1. If you say minus 1, N will be the last one final thing. In this way, so you could specify the 0 index, why it could be 0, and what are the different aspects which why it could be starts with 0 has been seems like that. This vector is called as a dope vector. Please remember this particular thing, DOPE. So VECTOR. First one is offset value, second one is epsilon, and third one is alpha. Epsilon is size of your data type. Offset value is first and foremost address of the string. Alpha is the index value which we have to pick up. Okay. Then index might be either negative or positive. How it could be? Let me give you how it could be. Yes, index will be either negative or positive. Positive index means you are trying to pick up the data in a positive direction, something like this. Negative in the sense we are trying to pick up the data in so right to left direction here. So that is the only point we would like to consider here. Okay. And slicing could be gets happen with one particular operator. That operator is so in addition to brackets, so you have to take something like this. So some string S of colon will be provided by you. Then obviously, so it could be gets the slice in the sense substring. Okay, look at this. Look at this. So what is the value of S here? It is Newton. I'd like to get so NEW only. NEW only. So 0th character, first character, and second character only. S of, okay. So I'd like to get colon up to 3. Okay, normally 3 is not included. Okay, well, no problem. You could take this one here, NEW. Okay, you could consider here. So what exactly you have to mention here in the sense, so in this way you have to mention here as far as this column. So you could mention string value of so starting lower bound to upper bound. Lower bound to upper bound in the sense these are the specific integer values which could be start right away from 0 to so the maximum length of minus 1 or length of the string minus 1 by upper bound. Lower bound will be always equal to 0 if you specify or not specify. Upper bound will be will be equal to so whatever the length of the string so minus 1. That is upper bound. By default, these are the specifications. So that is why if you specify yes, everything will be displayed. Okay, if you specify yes, everything will be gets displayed. Whereas if you specify upper bound and lower bound values must be always in between 0 and length of the string minus 1 only. If that could be more than that 0 and length of the string, then immediately you could get one answer or one error message. That error message is this one. Okay, this error message will be so got occurred by you. So like this. For example, let me specify s of some 8, for example. Index string index out of range. You could not get anything. Okay, so something like this. Then s of so 0 to 3. So what does it mean? 0 can be included. The index value 0 can be included while picking up the substring of given string. The 0 is included, whereas 3 cannot be included. Instead of 3, 3 minus 1 can be included. 3 minus 1 can be included. So look at this new. Look at this. This is 0, 1. New is 0. This is 1 and this is 2. So look at this 0 to 3 in the sense 3 minus 1 can be gets operated here. So that is the meaning of the slicing here. And you could also get something like this. S of so colon minus 3. Colon minus 3. It will be get so in negative direction. Look at this. Where exactly? Yes, here. Minus 3 in the sense. So minus 8 to minus 4. This is the meaning. Oh, it is not Marcella. Let me make it as Marcella. Then we will understand. Yes, this will be equal to so MACHERLA. Then you could understand very easily. So S of colon minus 3. What does it mean? So it could be get. So MACHERLA. You please observe this one in a particular way. Look at this. So minus 3 here. This is minus 3. Right away from this particular direction, at R minus 3 will be there. Right away from this one to so up to minus 8. Okay, that could be displayed in such a way. You please observe this one here. You please observe this one here. Okay, in either it is in a negative value or it is positive value. Positive value could be slice positive value could be taken right away from 0 to length minus 1, whereas slice negative value could be taken minus 1 to so minus 1 to the number of characters in negative, and positive value could be always taken so in left to right manner, whereas negative will be taken right to left manner. Okay, so negative is not supposed to be used by us anywhere else in the programming simply. Okay, it could be out of range here. That could be okay. So it is very important. So up to this moment, we have been completed. So accessing characters and substrings. Already we have discussed the methods, string methods. Already we have discussed many methods have been there. So we will come across those methods one more time in the future. Okay. So this is what about up to substrings. Now very important, this one. Okay. Okay. Before going to take this particular thing, let me introduce one more point here. That point is how could you access the strings, sorry, indices using a loop. By using a loop, how could you access the indexes here? Let me take in string. Otherwise, str is a some a will be equal to input of enter a string. You could take any string. Okay. I'd like to get the indices in a proper way. What is the first index, second index of each and every characters in A? So then, how could you specify here in the sense for I in A? Actually, if you are working with numbers, so for must be taken range. Okay, for must be taken range. Okay, we would like to write in terms of range only. Let us see how it could be range. RANGE, range of so A of length of A minus 1. You could also write like this. There is no problem at all. Length of A minus 1. It should also be so accepted to write that particular thing here. And then colon. print, so the value of I, comma, so A of I. Okay, what is the index and what is the specific value? Okay, that ends the matter. Let me save in the same location because we have to save the data in a particular location only. Daily programs. So here, str ind string index.python. Let me run this particular program for a while. Input will be HELLO. What is this? str is object. Sorry, is there any problem here? Cannot be interpreted as an integer. Okay, however, so let us eliminate this particular range in A, simply speaking, in A and A of thing. Okay, so let us execute this one for a while again. So HELLO. Why it is not coming? Okay, I will look into this matter and I will give you the tomorrow's class. So probably string entities must be characters. Range of len of a minus 1. Okay, let me take it as like this. Then whether it could be executed properly or not, let us check out this one. So yeah, okay. Length minus 1 again. So hello. In this way, you could get the string location, string values. Okay. The problem here is, so actually the value or index value must be always integer. So A of I must be integer. So that is the problem here. So the range operator will be always taken. So 0 to 0 to, so value minus 1. Actually, it will be taken. So that is why length of A will be enough here. Okay, like this. So in this way, you have to produce the index value and its associated specific letter or character within that particular index. Yes, in this way, you could produce the output here. However, so we have been completed up to this particular point as a substring here. Now coming to data encryption. So let me discuss this one. Today, if possible, I will explain the points also. Let me discuss the data encryption. Normally, why encryption is needed? What is the importance of encryption here is, if two people are being communicated with each other, if any two persons are being communicated with each other, so that communication should not be exposed to any other people. If it is exposed, the third person could not understand what you are speaking or what you are talking. Okay, so that is called as encrypted form. Encrypted form in the sense, two people are communicating with each other. Third person, if any other person is being listen you, that what you are talking, that should not be understand by that particular person. If you everybody has no English and Telugu, some people have no Kannada or some other languages, 18 languages which are there in India. So probably two people or three people have know about 18 languages. For example, if you consider such a way, then these two people will be talking something about in Spanish. So the third person could not understand what these people are talking. If third person could also know about Spanish, then he will also understand what this particular conversation will be happen between A and B. Okay. So even then, whatever the language these people are using to communicate, that should not be known to other people, then we have to use a concept. That concept is called as encryption. Of course, it is a specific kind of computer science thing that is called as a cryptography. You could get this cryptography in your 4.1. in our fourth year, first semester. Of course, we have to use some things here. So data transmission over internet is vulnerable. Vulnerable in the sense it is so known to everybody. Okay, vulnerable to the intruders or hackers. So it should not be, if you are sent the data in a regular way, it could be known by so intruders or hackers very easily, and they will hack that and they will give that sensitive data to anybody. Okay, sensitive data in the sense the data which is being related to your company, related to your college, related to your country, related to your district, related to your state, something like this. Okay, so that could be there. Then our network, it is the data is being passing, then so it is very easy to grab by the hackers. Then what shall we have to do? We would like to do so that message will be encrypt. That message, whatever the message sender, so sender will be sent, that sender encrypts a message by translating it to some cipher text by using a secret code. By using a secret code, so he just translate that particular message into a cipher text, and then this cipher text will be sent to your friend, and he will be again decrypt by using the same secret code. Okay, secret code must be known to everybody. So I have a message with me right now like this. This is my message here. I want to send hello to my friend, but this hello is very sensitive matter, and this particular data should not be known to anybody. Should not be known to anybody here. It should not be known to anybody. So therefore, I'd like to encrypt this one by using a algorithm, that is encryption algorithm. This encryption algorithm can be taken so a secret code which is called as a key, and therefore this data, encrypted data, will be produces the cipher text, and the cipher text will be placed onto the network, I mean internet. Anybody can access this particular data. This cipher text data will be accessed by any person, but those persons could not understand what exactly this is. It is in coded form, and including everybody, your friend also receive the same cipher text here. This cipher text will be again decrypted by using decryption algorithm. Okay, this decryption algorithm can be taken two inputs. One is a cipher text, and second one is whatever the key he was used. So same key can be used here also. If you are not used the same key at this level, then you will get some other data. Then you could get the message back. What actually he wants to communicate, that message will be get back by you. Okay, but here the point is, whatever the key your friend has been used, same kind of secret code or same kind of key can be used by you also. So this key will be available with you and with your friend only, not exactly by all other people. That's what you need to understand. Okay, so translation using a secret key is called as encryption, and this encryption's output will be ciphertext. Encryption's output will be ciphertext, where receiver will be again decrypts. Receiver will be again decrypts, and decryption could be taken the same secret key, so will be back the plain text. Plain text in the sense whatever the data your friend wants to communicate with. So that particular data will be get back by operating one algorithm. That algorithm is decryption algorithm. Okay. Then this could be done by many forms. So this is the way we would like to consider this particular so encryption and decryption based on one familiar application, that is Caesar cipher. Caesar cipher is one of the very much familiar kind of encryption algorithm. What exactly Caesar cipher will be specifies here. You have to enter a message with the lowercase letters. Okay, lowercase letters, you have to enter a message. Let me say I'd like to communicate with my friend as ABCD, for example, ABCD. I'd like to communicate with you, and this ABCD will be transformed or encrypted by taking one secret key. That key value will be equal to, for example, sum 4. For example, sum 4. So look at this. A will be encoded to, so 4 letters. Sorry, not exactly this one here. A will be encoded with so 4 letters after that is A will be encoded with D, and B will be encoded with E. So C will be encoded with F. Okay. So let me give you in more formal way, because you could not understand ABCD how this could be here in the sense. So look at this. Look at this. You wanted to communicate with your friend with hello. Okay, HELLO, hello. Your secret code will be 3, for example. Okay. So H will be coded with so exactly after 3 characters of H. So H is here. So H, this is first 0th character, first character, second character, third character. So H will be so encoded with K. E will be encoded with so 1 0 1 2 3. E will be encoded with H, and L will be encoded with so 0 1 2 3 O. So again O will be encoded with 0 1 2 3, that is R. So you have to send this particular data to your friend. You have to send this particular data to your friend. People could could not understand what is KHOOR. Cool. What is this? People could not understand. After receiving your friend as this particular KHOOR, so what exactly he is trying to perform here in the sense, here we have taken this particular key as 3, so which is as positive 3 we have operated in encryption algorithm. In decryption, it could be operated 3 only, but it is negative. So K minus 3, K value is this one here. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So we got H here. H will be minus 3. H is this one. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is E. O will be minus 3. So O will be this value. This is 0 value, 1, 2, 3. That is L. Again L. R will be, so this is R. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So O. This is called as this operation. These 2 operations will be called as encryption and decryption. This is called as encryption, and coming back from encryption to plain text, this is called as decryption. So here we have been operated +3 here. The key will be taken as +3, and same 3, but the operation will be taken as -3. And you maybe send data something like this. So HEZ will be sent by you. So if you consider, so the secret key will be some +3 only. So if you consider, so index, I mean ASCII value of Z will be 122. 122 plus 3 will be 125. But 125 is not actually there in our actual data. It is not there in our actual data. So that is why if it is reached to 122, you will be go back to 97. You will be go back to 97. Okay, you will be go back to 97, and instead of Z you have to produce. So probably, so this is 0, and this would be the 0 value, this would be 1 value, this would be 2 value, this would be 3 value. So this is 3. Instead of Z, for a key value 3, so you have to send, or you have to get C as the so encrypted data. Okay. Otherwise, in decryption, you got A will be there with you. A minus 3 in the sense of 97 minus 3, that is 94. 94 is not there actually in our so ASCII characters of small letters, lowercase letters. So if you get this one, so you have to send, you have to go right away from here to here, Z, and you have to format that one. So these are the points which we have to remember. But doing these operations, yes, we would like to write encryption algorithm and decryption algorithm based on one particular key. Okay, so let us write those 2 algorithms by tomorrow, and then we'll move to next concept. Okay, because already 47 minutes have been over, so that is why we would like to write the encryption algorithm and a decryption algorithm of Caesar cipher, and how the data will be encrypted and how the data will be decrypted. Both will be written by methods by tomorrow, and we will discuss by tomorrow as those two algorithms, and then we'll move to so number systems and string methods. Number systems and string methods by tomorrow. Okay. So like that. Thank you.